Hi, my name is Jonathan Hayes, and welcome to the Haystack. It's harvest time. I want to share something that was shared with me. Very significant thing. This is going to be, you're hearing third hand from a 7D, what was shared in a congregation. It looks like the original language was in Spanish. And I'm going to go ahead and read what was shared with me. I shared it on our Facebook group, and I'm going to just go ahead and read it to you now. So this was shared with me. I got permission to share it as well. And it says, the preface is, a friend sent me this. It was in Spanish, and he had someone translate it. What's your take on it? Anyone know if the church has any plans after 10 years? What's significant there is, one of the questions I asked Elder Bettner when I met him, or when I got to ask him a question as a missionary, was about receiving revelation among members of the Quorum of the 12. And he mentioned that they're always thinking 20 years ahead, and that you have your 70s that are working on something that become apostles, and so on and so forth. Now, this is making the suggestion that the church is making no further plans after 10 years. So let's talk about that, because that's opposite of what the church generally has done. All right, so here it goes. Then yesterday, something surprising happened. An Area 70 visited our branch, something that doesn't happen often. When it was his turn to give a talk, he spoke about centering our lives on Jesus Christ. His talk was all normal until almost the end of his message, when he told us that as 70s, they have the privilege of receiving training at Salt Lake City from the 12 apostles, and that they are forbidden to say many things about the training. But one thing I can tell you is that, it's all in caps, the church is already preparing to receive the Lord. There's not much time left. That gives me chills. But it didn't end there, because at the end of the meeting, he spoke with the branch presidency, and I'm one of the counselors. He spoke to us in the office. The district president and his counselors were with us. There were 7 of us in the office. He spoke to us about some things we could improve as presidents. At the end, he told us again, quote, "Brothers, Jesus Christ is coming very soon. Let me tell you something." And it's all in capital letters. The church no longer has plans for after the next 10 years. Everything must be fulfilled in this time frame, close quote. And then he began to mention something you already spoke about on the channel. And I don't know who this originally was to. I knew who got it. I didn't know she had a channel or not. He mentioned what the president of the BYU Pathway said. The president of BYU Pathways, which is the Pathways program, said that in 2027, the world was going to be worse. He also told us that the dedication of the Salt Lake Temple, what President Nelson had said, would be fulfilled. That the great majesty of God's power would be manifested at that moment. And that when that happens, Satan will throw his final tantrum. He'll be very upset, because he'll know that everything is about to be completed, which is scriptural, that he knows this time is short, and he's writhing. He also told us that President Nelson once mentioned that President Oaks was going to bring everything to a close. Judgment. The judge. And that's why the scripture says that, quote, "Out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word from Jerusalem," close quote. That's why the Lord is calling a lawyer to work with the government's laws, because the constitutional laws will soon be challenged or changed. He also mentioned that before, when an apostle visited a country everyone knew, now they come unnoticed and speak with leaders privately, all with the purpose to point to the second coming. I'm not sure if I should read the name, but it says, "Brother so-and-so, I have no doubt that the Lord is hastening his work, and the only thing he asks of us was that we not miss any general, district, or branch conference, because the parable of the 10 virgins will soon be fulfilled literally. The door will be closed. Harvest time." I share this with you, my friend so-and-so, because there is no more secret about it. The Lord is coming, and we must prepare to receive him. If you watch this channel, you absolutely know that this is something I stand by, something that I say a lot. It's harvest time. It's time to bring things to a close. It's time to be prepared. It's time that we should already be prepared. I feel like for my family, for us, I can't receive revelation for anyone else or the church or anything else. But I know for my family and I, we are in the best place of preparation that we have ever been in. And that's physically, that's geographically, that's literally, that's spiritually. Heck, oh crap, in a couple minutes I have to go with the missionaries. Yeah, in about 10 minutes. So, get prepared. Let's just take joy in the things that are to come and really, really be focused on following Jesus Christ. Meaning that we're repenting, we're forgiving, we're loving, we're serving, and we are excited. That's it. Remember, it's harvest time.